life is running.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like that area. 4K, it's like, fucking difference.
Fuck, I might as well just.
No,
I might as well put a
I'm with
projector.
I'm with you. It's, yeah, it's my but the 320 sums it up pretty well.
Yeah. I'm gonna bother.
Mine's a little fun.
I think it's the sound, like, a projector works better, things like that.
That I
Much
can
so
understand.
bigger, but like, yeah, I don't know.
You just don't see it all. Maybe occasional, but you really don't know.
And that's why I don't buy it. This graphic card, like 4060. Yeah, it's for $1,000 because I'm not gonna see it.
You need a supercomputer to push it. It's kind of weird just seeing like where gaming's at with people complaining that their handhelds are pushing 4K. Are you fucking joking? It's got an 8-inch screen.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see the. I don't care who you are.
Right.
You don't as a human have the resolution for that.
What was
Oh, it doesn't do
on the way
120
to 2D20 once they was playing on the Steam Deck.
Matt.
Matt was like, that was really good. What? Why do you have to? Yeah.
Because people are just nuts.
When you take something that's supposed to be tiny, you make it this big.
Right, it's gonna look really good.
Maybe. You know what would be a good set up with a goddamn Atari for a while, and dealing with the fuzz on the screen because you're getting some drift from channel 3. Here, some channel 4 TV drift from channel 3.
Thank you.
Every once in a while, the
Dealing
screen
with that
just goes.
ghost.
Like people go, oh, you gotta
Fuck with that a little bit, buddy. Let's
Yeah.
see you're crying now.
Yeah, really.
TV's so far away to go hit it a few times.
What are you? You afraid that adventure is not in 4K? Is that a problem for you? These blocks aren't cleared out.
Oh, someone try that beer.
Yeah, my
Older
You're
games,
empty
I
too,
like-
me too.
Yeah, it's older
Yeah,
games.
I
I like
okay. We really need to start. We're all empty, dude.
I like the fuzzy alpha screen with older.
Right? I know. Can I put
No, they
a filter?
really, they've got filters to do that. It's exactly that. Oh, let's do that. Let's put the filter on there. Add the scan line. Add the yeah.
They should have like an old bastard filter where it just makes the blocks bigger so you can actually see what the hell you're looking at. Or a zoom. Screen's too clear. I don't want to deal with this. It's giving me a headache.
Thank you. I don't need my porn in 4K. No,
I do need my porn.
Boil!
That's the only thing you need. Porn boils.
Yeah.
A boil.
Bleach that baby better.
Looks a coffee table book.
It's nothing but porn boils.
Oh.
Look at that one.
This one's a double. That must hurt.
What are your chances of getting sued?
That's a copyrighted ass.
Boil. Copyrighted boil. Hey, we're live, Rob, evidently.
You can do like a retro version of it. You can have the
Welcome to
boils of the 80s.
Welcome to Boil Talk.
With goddamn beer.
Goes back to the time of the Bible.
Yes. True. Take the boil out of
Feels
your eye.
like it.
Oh no, that wasn't it. Oh, ouch.
God was
How come that book hasn't had a
scared. Look, it's
Bible?
called the New Testament.
It's true.
And some would say there was even more. 3.0 is the book of Latter-day Saints.
There you go.
That's true.
That's right. There's that one, yeah. 3.0, yeah.
Is the Mormons suppose there's under a law?
With a hat. I don't know if that's true.
Well, supposedly. That's the story. 10 bad Mormon? Well, now that we've angered religion. I'm trying to remember what's the
So far, it's
He
been
found it in his yard or
mild.
something.
mild Joshy.
So that started the whole thing that Jesus was in North America. Yeah.
Right.
That
That was it. Yeah. And you can
Get
get
a book.
And you can get it free out of Pueblo, Colorado.
That's right.
Like most of the
I
other
miss-
pamphlets.
I miss everything being in
Being,
Pueblo.
yep, Pueblo.
I miss Pueblo.
It used to be like the place where they printed like all sorts of pamphlets and religious pamphlets, do-it-yourself pamphlets,
U.S. government.
U.S. government pamphlets. That all came out of Pueblo, Colorado.
Contract.
I just don't know what it was about Pueblo when everything came out of Pueblo, Colorado. All right, let's do this.
I think I'm gonna move to Pueblo.
No, you have to write a pamphlet.
I guess.
We're not-
How to get rich like me?
Somewhere
I'm standing in front of a
400 and
trailer.
1200.
Hey, it could still be. It could be a 1,200-page pamphlet.
But it's still a pamphlet.
How to get everything paid off in 3 fast years. Yes, I do live in this cardboard box behind me, but I've done it. I have no debt.
That's right.
0 debt in 3 years. I declared myself legally dead. Speaking of legally dead, welcome to Guys, Games, and Beer.
That's why you can't sue us.
That's true.
We're legally dead.
We declared. You know how they declared
We're
it?
legally dead.
Our LLC is legally dead. So enjoy suing it. You have to sue its
There's no
estate.
estate.
You have to
No.
sue the estate. Yep. Good luck with that one. Okay.
Yeah, which is still in, what is that called? Litigation or what? I don't know what they call that.
Yeah,
Probate.
Probate. Yeah,
Right,
it's still in probate.
That's
My wife
right.
works in
Tied
probate,
up.
so not prostate, which was
And
originally.
they won't even
Well,
give it to
cover-
some lawyer because he knows there's nothing to
I
get.
know the receipt had a
Government can't-
prostate department.
Government can't decide whether a six-pack is an asset or not.
Yeah, they're organized. The son of a bitch drank one. Fucking lawyer.
Is that what it means when you liquidate an asset?
Yes, exactly. We're liquidating our assets.
Hey, Rob, speaking of liquidating assets, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum-bum, ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-ba-da.
Welcome to Low Effort Beer Court.
I thought that was pretty freaking good, actually.
You want to start off?
I'm
Do
just
a
talking about
take
what we're
two?
up to.
I feel like I could really throw down.
No, I thought we were good then. Low effort.
Bam, bam.
And pass it around. 14 beers left in the box.
It's a great show. It's a great show. It's a great show.
Hey, so Ryan, what do we have tonight?
Well, this is just the dive beer of Milwaukee Lager. Look, it's called Milwaukee Lager.
we're gonna finish this case. I don't know.
I got a feeling this case ain't gonna make it.
I don't think a dive beer needs much description.
No, so, but here's the thing. So, for all those who know me, I love a dive bar. Anytime we go to a new city, I literally look for the dive bars. I go online, good dive bars in blah blah blah, possibly Pittsburgh coming up soon. But and I look for a dive bar. There is nothing like a dive bar to get the feel of a city, to find the locals, get your fucking cheap beer.
Yeah. So what are we expecting? I expect a fairly standard American lager.
Yeah.
So in that Schlitz, Pabst, Hams line.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's also a craft, so
Yeah, I don't want
it
anything
should have
fancy.
a-
I want a Pabst kind of lager.
So you want the
Yeah,
description?
give us the description.
This all malt premium lager pours pale gold with a white head. Light bodied and refreshing with a smooth, clean lager finish. The maltiness is balanced by quality imported noble hops. Well, they imported some hops, so I don't know.
We'll see then.
It's not even American.
This beer is okay for everyday use. All
right.
I know, such a standard
What is this
description.
Star K Certified Beer Corporation? What does all that mean?
I don't know. That's one of the kosher.
Kosher?
Doesn't Lake
Yeah.
sound like kosher? Is
Yep,
one of the
it's kosher.
Few, they're one of the few.
Brews kosher beer.
Just a reminder, folks, that that if you are with a brewery and you want to get the Guys, Games, and Beer seal of approval for your beer, feel free to contact us at admin@guysgamesandbeer.net.
Also-
Tell us about your beer.
Be
You can get-
careful, because we will be honest.
Yes, be careful. But
But
the
if you
good
got-
news
So
is,
send us a good beer.
good
Yeah,
news is,
if you're proud of it, that shouldn't be a problem. you
the
know?
good news is that I think we've proven here that we're not like
We're
real picky about what
professionals.
we're drinking. Yeah.
We're
We're
professionals.
not picky about what we're drinking. I'll tell you that.
All right, so
First impressions.
Drinks easy.
What's that?
Drinks easy.
it does, but there's a weird hole in it.
That's what she said.
Hey, put your.
No, hold on.
Weird hole.
I'm not saying-
I'm not getting that.
You got
I've had some weird holes too.
I have to grab another dyed beer.
So it.
Oh,
so
you're
it-
gonna compare the two?
So it starts like a pretty American comic.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Lord.
But it's got a different finish that is unexpected.
Damn it.
I guess that's what I'm describing as a hole.
Okay.
Like it's a hole in the flavor. Like I expected the flavor to keep going the same.
Right, with no change. But
But
you're
it
right, it does
kinda
finish
changed.
differently. It does. It does. It's
So-
different on the back end than it is on the front end.
Yeah.
I get a little sweetness at the end.
Maybe that's it. Maybe a little sweetness.
It's kind of what I was expecting, actually, though.
Easy drinker though. You're right,
Yeah.
man.
That goes down very easily.
That does. It's only a 4.2. I mean, it is meant to be.
Super low on bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, last week, Jesus. There's no bitter. Is there any bitter?
Well, sometimes people, yeah, I know. I just feel like this is lower than like Pabst or whatever on bitter scale. This has got to be
Kind of almost like a Miller.
Not in the bad way though.
No, not in the bad way. No.
Well,
It's,
Miller.
I don't like
High-
Miller too much though.
yeah, I think it's more like Miller High Life, not like Miller
Not
Lite.
LTE.
Yeah, it's not a pissy beer. You know?
No, it's not.
Not a
It's-
pissy beer.
For a 4.2, it's got a good. It's a beer.
It's a beer.
I don't know.
Hey, they're gonna put that on
I
their
just like
quotes.
keep drinking
It's,
these.
So
it's gonna be on their advertising.
you're-
It's
got-
a beer.
Well, I got all foam, so I'm having a hard
Okay,
time.
all right.
to get
Yeah,
the
I'm
balance
curious
of, like,
because actually, right now,
That's
a little-
gonna have
because
more
I could
bitter.
tell that like the Mexican style had a little more flavor to it.
Yeah.
And I
That one's
noticed
gonna have
first.
more bitter.
You think the ham's gonna have more bitter?
Mm.
Yeah, that's true. This does have a sweet finish.
Well,
A little more carbonation here.
I'm gonna agree
Just
with you too.
just slight, not
It-
a lot,
it-
but
it's a fairly carbonated beer. I think that would be my drawback with it. You know,
Maybe it
it's
ends.
carbonated.
Maybe it ends. It almost has a flavor kind of like any beers have. Maybe that's the over carbonation.
That could just, I think, be the overcarbonation.
Because if you're gonna make something that doesn't have a whole bunch of flavor,
Yeah.
but I think this is the same thing with seltzer water. That you undercarbonate it, because then the whatever flavors you add, the light flavors you add, will come through more, right? So that's my thought.
No, yeah. Otherwise, you do get that soda water taste.
Yeah, and it's just that's all the only thing you
So-
get.
is this a is this gonna be like a standard? Is this like a
I
temporary?
would assume this is not their
Is it a
seasonal.
vet beer or
No,
is this
I'm wondering if
like a
they
permanently?
kind of followed how like what was the other brewery in Madison? Where is it? Carbon 4. They had that beer
It's
that
on the
was
wall
like
somewhere.
they had that beer that was like the everyday beer, and I forgot what
Yeah.
they called it.
Yeah.
Where like everything from Carbon 4 was a 6-pack. They didn't or 12-pack, but this was supposedly like the beer you would just buy on a Friday night, go home with it and drink.
Get drunk.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
not in this.
Cry.
Well, I mean, if you got
It take a
hands,
minute. It
so-
take a minute.
But I think it's just to come home to drink beer.
Hey, I agree. I think this is, but I think this is okay. Come home to drink beer. I really
You know,
do.
Me too. For working on projects, like just around the house doing
Thank
something.
you.
It's not like
Ooh.
gonna sit super heavy.
Pair it with
Not,
a
gonna
wood
get you,
cabinet.
not really gonna get you drunk, but sipping beer for like working
When
on
we're
something.
back there making the cabinet.
Yeah, exactly. Thank
This would
you.
actually be perfect for that.
Sometimes pairing is food, but it doesn't have to be.
No, thank you. All right, so let's go around the table. Tyler, you're at the party. You getting out of the party cooler?
Yeah, I'd get it, but I probably wouldn't get more than one just because, again, if I'm at a party, I want something
A little
one
more
more.
oomph.
Yeah.
All right.
Not flavor-wise, but alcohol content.
Yeah. All right, Ryan, how about you? Party cooler?
Yeah, because I don't think if there was a bunch of other offending things in there, I'd probably just be like, hey, this one.
This one won't offend me.
Oh yeah, and so contrary to your point, because it's a little lower, I probably would actually kind of look for it because our parties are 8 hours long.
And you're expecting to drink the entire freaking 8 hours.
yeah. So I really kind of need a little lower, and it's got good flavor and stuff. And sometimes you just don't want. You're at a party, you're talking, you don't want to focus on a bunch of unusual flavors. It's just like, yeah, okay, that's what I'm doing.
So I would grab this out of the party cooler. It's light, easy drink. Again, if I'm at a party, just relaxing, I want a beer. It's a good one for that. Like you said, I don't have to focus on the freaking beer. It's not punching me in the face with something weird. It's not getting me hammered. So that I'm, like you said, our parties tend to run a little bit longer than most people's. So yeah, I'm good with that. Rob, how about you? Party cooler?
Yeah, I mean, this is a garage party beer.
Yeah.
We've said
That is a very good description for it. A
It's a
garage
garage
party beer.
Yeah.
So you're hanging out in the garage with your buds.
I might be okay with on a patio too.
Really, you think?
I mean, you don't
I
work
don't
on
know.
a patio,
I don't
but I
know.
think it's at home in a garage.
There's
gotta be some tools around.
Out of your mom and dad's old fridge that has somehow
There's-
ended up
yeah,
in
in
your
the
garage.
garage.
So
Yeah.
are you saying
Stocked
this is
with
the beer
this.
that Hank was drinking
With
with
his
his buddies next to the fence?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, it'd go better like next to the Camaro that you had in high school that you've always meant to fix up, and it's just sitting under a tarp now.
I had that
That's the
Camaro.
I had two of them. I know.
That's my first car.
All right. Well, let's see. You're at the pub. This is
I
where I think
don't-
it's going to get dicier.
If I am not drinking to get a little tipsy,
Yeah.
I'd order it.
All right.
If I wanted something light.
Ryan, how about you?
They're giving you a good deal on a pitcher. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
picture.
Okay.
Pitcher of dive beer for the table.
I kind of like that thought.
Mm.
All right,
If
Larry.
I'm just hanging at the bar, yeah, probably. I think this would be. If I'm eating, maybe not.
Yeah.
Am I-
But you're just hanging out drinking.
Just
Yeah,
hanging out drinking.
that's what
Maybe
I
I'm
was
sitting at Aftershock and I want to play some video games, and they had this.
Brad?
All right.
Brad, just saying.
Yeah, I feel like when I have this, I want to be doing something. That's what I was saying, like working at home or something.
No. Yeah. It's so light and easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same here. I would order it at the pub. Again, depending on what I'm doing at the pub. If I'm having a nice dinner, maybe not so much. But if I'm hanging out drinking at the pub, this is a good one just to sit around and drink at the pub. Or if I'm at dive bar, Evelyn's, the boy. JG, I won't count yours as a dive bar. Yours is too nice to be a dive bar. But we love McCullough anyways. But
He's like, oh shucks, I guess I gotta mess it up a little.
no, you don't. You have amazing live music. It is fine the way it is. I just don't count that as a dive bar. Dive bars normally don't have such amazing musical guests. But no, if I'm gonna dive, yeah, I know, coming up again, dude. I'm loving this. Yeah, so
See, this is how you drop. Supporting content.
Oh hell yeah!
just slip it in.
You really.
Yeah, you don't throw it at the end when nobody's watching it.
We're branding the shit out right now.
Oh man!
All right, Rob, how about
That's
you?
Such
You're at
a
the pub?
Lionheart move.
Yeah, it's not a frou-frou bar drink, but it's definitely I just consider a dive bar to be a bar. That's just that's where I live. So
Yeah, well, that's
you know what I mean. I'm
Welcome to Wisconsin.
I'm a Wisconsin guy, so
Yeah, but I mean,
And this is a
now
good
we gotta go
Wisconsin
to the
beer.
definition of a dive.
this is a good Wisconsin
I
bar
don't-
beer. It's a corner bar beer.
It's a corner bar.
Corner
beer.
bar.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, and that's not
That is
an
very
insult.
That's actually a very
At all.
Wisconsin concept. Is the corner bar.
'Cause everyone has one.
I guess my thought too, though, is
Especially
if you're
receive-
ordering this at the bar, a normal lakefront brewery beer is considered a premium beer.
Right.
Would they sell us just as a regular like Miller product or a Bud
Okay.
product?
See, that would
Because
be
if they treat it as a domestic, this is a great domestic.
if they treat it as a domestic.
Well,
I
that is
agree.
a question on that. That is going to be a
Because
question on
in
that. It's
the
pricey.
in the liquor store, it's priced to be it's a little bit higher than say like this.
But not
a
much.
Ham, but for 15, it was a buck of beer.
Which is about right for a can of
I mean,
beer.
it's still hams, but
Yeah.
which is 50 cents.
But like a normal 6-pack of Lakefront is what, $8-9 now?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
$9
So,
bucks.
but it's
$9 bucks plus.
It's a
You're
craft
getting
beer,
yeah.
and
So I think
know.
this is a.
No, it's
a-
that is exceptionally good.
What do they
Yeah.
consider a microbrew? Offering
Grab me one.
You got it.
offering an everyday product that you don't have to worry about a $3 beer, out of your own pocket every time. You go to the liquor store, maybe, or not the liquor store. Yeah.
Now let's all do thumbs down.
Okay, so
I mean,
for those of
the
you-
new game reviews go.
for those of you who have not watched the show before, we literally 3 of us have already finished it, and I opened up a second can already.
I'm about to finish mine. It's not done yet.
And Ryan, I have. Ryan's already
nursing.
Ryan's
I was
drinking
trying
2
to
beers.
comparison.
Right. Okay, so well, let's start with the obvious. Okay, guys, in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that is exactly as advertised, which we always like to say is a big plus. Don't tell us all sorts of crap on the can that it's not going to deliver. This delivers everything it said it was going to deliver. I like it.
Yeah.
I guess my only thought is if I was to go to a regular pub and it was like I could get a Rear West Stein or a East Side Dark or this, and they're going to charge the same exact price.
See, that is my
Now you
concern.
gotta-
You're right.
Yeah,
Because they
that
go,
wouldn't
it's
be.
lakefront.
That wouldn't
Like,
be.
yeah.
That wouldn't be
So
right.
as long as they're smart enough and advertise it as this is $1 cheaper.
How are we ever going to keep good American beers if we're not willing to pay for good American beers?
Dude,
I do. I buy hams all the time.
this show spends more. Our beer budget exceeds every other budget we have on
I
this
think
show.
there's a brewer
I mean,
that
that,
directed just.
that sounds like
size.
hyperbole, but that's
No,
absolutely
no,
true.
it's absolutely true. Trust me. I know.
That's factual.
Okay. Hey, Judge Rob, let's pass
And I'll
verdict
throw it on
on.
with any other podcast that thinks that they drink more beer.
I agree with you on that one too. And if you want to have a challenge, meet us at one of the shows. We will definitely have a drinking challenge.
Oh, don't man the poor Nintendo people. Remember that?
Thank you. The Canadians. The Canadian
Nintendo
who thought they
people.
could outdrink us. That and the badly did it, gentlemen.
Let's just rewind the clock back to Japan and see how many.
Oh, God, how many bars we can drink dry? Thank you.
Oh, we have to
that
drink
idea.
wine now? Come on.
Yeah, because we
Sad
drank
sack.
literally all the beer in your establishment.
Literally putting up signs.
Damn
No more
lightweights.
beer.
That
There's
was
too
freaking
many
hilarious.
Americans asking.
So, one more time, Rob. Our buddies at Lakefront Brewery, and we love you guys at Lakefront Brewery. Feel free to sponsor us. Lakefront Brewing Dive Beer, a Milwaukee lager. Judge Rob passed verdict on this.
Oh, you're gonna hate me for this one. On the charge of being longer than life, I find you guilty and sentence you to groaning.
Okay.
Okay, is it safe to
Wait a minute.
segue now?
No, not yet, not yet.
Oh.
Okay, so. Okay, wait, before you sip that one.
Uh-oh.
Something's wrong. Okay, guys, careful on your quality control.
Did they put a mouse in that one like
This
Roberta
is sour
Shirley?
beer.
Yeah!
So, something went wrong.
Just with that one?
Yeah.
Was that one of the 3 free ones?
Yeah.
It's a sour beer. It's a sour beer.
Wait, me one.
Can I pour this in my glass?
Yeah,
Do
part
you
of
think
glass.
maybe one of the
If I see a mouse in there,
Something
I'm
went
shitting
wrong.
my pants.
Careful on quality control, gentlemen.
That's the sourdough beer
Oh
that they're
yeah. Oh
testing.
boy.
I
Wow.
know that one's bad, dude. That one.
Wow. That had a nice lemony, terrible.
No, that one
taste.
was just bad.
Lemony Snicket
I'm
edition.
so sorry that boy. Hell.
That, like you said, it's one of the 3 free.
And he ain't coming back. That ain't
No, I
good
spilled
stuff.
everything over the ground.
Oh.
I poured
Good job, good
I
job.
poured it too
Normal.
fast.
I mean,
Hey, look.
what's weird
Well,
about
wait,
that
it's cloudy.
I don't think it's supposed to be cloudy, dude.
What's
No.
weird about that one is it actually tastes right if
Yeah,
you
mine's
just
not
think
cloudy.
it's a sour.
No, they're not cloudy. No,
Like if it was a sour beer, right?
I don't think you should drink that.
No, we're not going to. We're just.
We already did, so we'll see what happens.
Again, we have this discussion all the time as people who brew our own beer. If it tastes like bananas, it's wrong. And I know people sell sours, but when you're brewing beer, you know what you don't want? Sour.
Well, here's what I'm wondering, because it didn't taste. It tasted purposefully sour, right?
It's true, it does.
It does.
My goodness,
so
is that bad
I
out there?
wonder, did they miss? Is that can mislabeled?
It's entirely possible. Because
Yeah.
these are
Because these are just like
that
stick-ons.
may be one of their other beers.
Which one is?
That one I think is the soury one. Here, give it.
Oh, it's that one, right?
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah. I
I'm
think
curious. Does
I think the
your eyes are
can
better than
really
mine,
just-
right? Yeah. What's the date?
What? What?
June
Oh.
2024. Best Buy.
See what this one says. Is it the same?
It is. Hey, Matt, how's it
Yeah.
going?
Hey, Matt.
Long
Weird.
time.
I lean more towards the juice.
I think it was
They
just
put a
an
wrong
accident.
beer in the can.
Yeah, because I don't feel like it's like weird. Like oh, this is just weird.
No, it is just
No, I'm
weird.
gonna pour that out.
Yeah, no, don't drink it.
Oh,
God, don't drink it.
But it just seemed like a sour.
It-
like this is a
yeah.
sour. beer.
Something's
A
wrong.
hazy sour.
Something's wrong with that one. All right, okay, so hey,
We'll probably do that next week and give it a pop.
So,
That's the worst part.
guys, are you going to segue or you want me to do a segue? Because I got a segue for this.
Right?
Oh, if you do.
Okay, so
Such way.
if your job is to make sure quality control on your beer is good, make sure to do your job. Sometimes, no matter what your work is, you need to pay close attention. Speaking of working, Rob.
Everybody's working for the weekend. Because they're playing a game where you do a job.
Working for the weekend. Yeah, all right. So, hey, we're talking about games tonight that involve work.
That's
Or
true.
have to do with work or something along that line. You know,
It's pretty broad.
no, surprisingly.
Let's try not to be too
No, honestly, so I had to think about this. There's a lot of games I play. Oh my God, dude!
Okay, something's really wrong with that one.
Wow.
I think it was
I think
mislabeled.
it's a mislabeled
Wait.
can. I really do. I
Okay,
agree.
so that's me with my contacts in. The other one was me without my contacts.
Okay, no, I agree with Larry. That's a mislabeled can.
Hey, how
that
about
is
this?
not- that was a
One
different
was a
beer.
4K and one was.
Okay, so but here's the thing: when you presented the topic tonight, I thought, shit, I work pretty much every game. There's some element of work in.
Mm-hmm.
It's really
Some games are.
You can be
so
too broad, but I
easy
mean,
to-
let's at least make the
No,
game
no,
be
no,
about
no. I
the
mean,
job.
some games are.
I
so
mean,
easy.
demon slaying is not really a job.
excuse
I mean,
you.
yes, you get paid
Excuse
for it,
you.
but it's not something you
No,
do. in real life.
Excuse you.
I-
Oh wait.
All right, Pastor.
They weren't
All right,
demons.
Father.
Oh wait a minute. They weren't demons on killing.
What a mistake.
Just being honest, most of the games I play, if I play a game, it's going to be on the lazy, low work side. That's it.
Hey, it's
I got a job, damn it.
Yeah. So, like when I talked about
Stamper
Loathing, the Shadow of Loathing, or Dungeon, they're easy games to play.
Right.
You know, so they're not tough.
All right. Who wants to go first tonight?
I will go first.
All right, Larry, you go first.
Steal somebody's, I'm sure.
I
Maybe
doubt it.
Freaking VR in general.
That's true, isn't it?
Yeah. So like, I gotta get prepared. Like, because one, I don't want to just sit in a chair with my VR. I want to actually do the moving, and because you can usually set it to be room understanding or.
No, I know.
Or you can sit in a chair, right?
I don't
right?
like to sit in a
And
I mean, you get that exercise. It's just,
I don't want to sit in a chair. So I want to actually play the game, which means now it's basically an exercise routine. It's like, so I was like, I gotta get kind of ready for that. It's like, put on a sweatband. Plus, now I guess the Quest 3 is lighter, but it's heavy. The thing sticking off your head is heavy. And if you
There's
have
that word again,
cords,
heavy. Okay, that's back to the
heavy metal. Oh, sorry.
There's a beer tapper VR game.
Gravity problem.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play it. But if and if you got wires, then you got to deal with those. And if you got an even older set, and you got to set up cameras. Now you're really talking work.
I mean, misunderstood this whole thing.
No, that is not what I was going with.
Okay,
No,
good. Good that I'm not wrong.
So I
First
just
talking about the work he's putting into the game.
and so it's I just
Not the
kinda
work in
feel
the
like
game.
VR is a really cool experience and it's a lot of fun and it adds an extra element. But I think
This really went off the rails, didn't it?
I think we had talked about some time ago, like, oh, is this a threat to other console platforms? And they're like, no, it's just too much work. You could come home, you could sit down, do your mouse keyboard or just sit there with a gamepad and your flat panel and just be like, oh, okay, and veg out.
And it's no work at all.
Yeah, it's hardly any work at all. You VR, that's a dedicated
What the
bonus.
hell?
You missed the complete.
I'm good with him. I got it. I'm
He's
letting
on a roll.
go.
He's on a roll.
Let's let him go.
He's on a roll. Let him go. Let him go.
I just think VR is a lot of work. It could be worth it, but it's
How the
just
hell
a
did
lot
I
of work.
describe this? Did I?
No, you described it right. Don't worry.
Okay.
You're fine.
I
You're fine.
describe because I do. I'm occasionally overly broad in my
Games
description.
that involve work, not the games that take work to play. But I love.
God damn it! I had to hang those cameras.
Oh wait, I'll go next.
Well, but if
I had to hook up that racing wheel you've got. God damn, that was a lot of work. You had to install the chair.
apparently
You had to hook it up.
misunderstood.
You may have been
I misunderstood.
Oh my god! We have got to do games that are a pain in the ass to play. We have got to do that.
That's a whole other topic.
You know what's weird is
Yeah.
part of the reason I thought that is offline. We had discussed this idea that there are games that are work to play.
True, we have.
and we discussed it recently. So I thought that's where you got the idea in the first place.
Guess
But-
not.
But I guess not, But then fine, overcooked.
That was a nice recovery, okay? I was a fucking awful recovery. Explain Overcooked, because you're right. That is it. Explain Overcooked.
No, you're basically a cooperative cooking game where you have to work with a partner to get orders up.
Yeah, it is literally a restaurant cook game. So.
Yeah. And if you want to go through the pain in the ass
I'm setting up the VR.
of setting up a VR, you could try Cookout.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you a
Which is-
bonus because
is
you can drag a
also-
friend in
It's also
and make them work too.
Yes. In
Freaking
fact,
bonus points.
it's mostly encouraged. And with Cookout in the VR, you drag in another VR person
Right.
to do all that work with you. And then you're standing there working. You might as well just, like, instead of playing a game, just go to your local Denny's and put in a few hours.
I've got all this experience in VR.
Do you have any experience? Well, yes, I.
I
I have 60 hours of Overcooked.
You were a champion Overcooked. You suck at serving dinners. You sucked at Denny's. You're fired. What a disappointment. Yet again, the last Starfighter becomes a reference on this.
All right, who wants to go next?
Oh my God, they're all a Last Starfighter's reference.
Oh, next.
Wow.
All right, Tyler.
So we'll see if you guys think if this counts. But I have a game that I liked a lot when I was younger, when I was a kid. Road Trip, Vacation 2012.
I don't remember that.
That isn't the one that was by Hooters, was it?
No.
There's a Hooters road trip.
So what it is the concept is it's post-apocalyptic world in 2012, which they
Guess
just
not.
have their dates.
It's all
They
right.
missed a little bit. Yeah, they missed a little bit.
Yeah, wait till 2019.
So it's post-apocalyptic Elliptic America, and you have to go around, pick up tourists, and take them to spots to take pictures while fighting other vehicles with guns.
Oh my God! What's
Well,
the
you
name of this game?
you gotta defend them, right? So that's
Because
yeah.
you can get shot and you can lose them, and other cars can pick the tourist up.
Road Trip 2012.
Road Trip
I've never
I
heard
did
of
it.
this.
2012.
I did not hear this one.
And
Oh
it was for the
my God.
PlayStation, came out like 1999, and I actually played
That's
the
pretty funny.
living hell out of this game. And because it had a lot of cool things like different weird characters and stuff. At one point, you start getting things like aliens that you can pick up too, and it was a lot of fun. It was, at least what I remember, well done.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a blast, and then you can use cheat codes, and you can get an alien spaceship.
Oh my God! How have I never heard of this? This is breaking my damn heart. I gotta play this.
It's real. I have a copy.
You barely play games at all.
That was
Games
pretty
constantly.
But no,
I don't
my
play
brothers
more
would
than 10
play the
minutes.
hell out of that game, and
I
had
have
a
lots
blast.
of games tonight.
Okay.
Oh
And
my
then you
God!
make money as you like have them, because you have to go to spots and stop on spots so they can take pictures. So you're vulnerable then as the other vehicles try to get you,
Right.
because you have a big arrow above your car when you have the tourist in your car.
So everyone knows.
That you're a target.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's a
It's
great.
a little
game.
bit like Quarantine, but not completely like Quarantine.
Of course
It's good
he
enough to
is,
get a
so.
I'd have to take a look at
It's good
that
enough to
one.
get a sequel.
Now, has there been a remake?
No.
No.
Oh.
So that was it. It was.
What's kind of funny
Oh,
is it's
one
not
off.
hard
I like
to
it
get
when
modern
Miley
day
Cyrus
graphics.
Is that the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile in the game?
Yes.
Okay, it's freaking awesome.
Those. The thing that had a lot of cool vehicles in it too. Like I said, you could also get an alien spaceship.
It's got a fandom site.
Wow. Okay. It certainly does. Holy shit, dude.
I need this game in my life.
All right.
He's done how many?
You could
mystery
probably play it on the
bundles
Switch.
and never got it for free.
I know, right? How's this not happen? The 1,000 bundles I've done. Probably gave it away.
Just don't give it away.
Yeah, really. Don't. Yeah.
Fool. Wow, that was a good one. All right, I like that one. How often do we run into a game the board has never heard of, except for one of us?
Not very often.
No, not a very
Wow,
often at
that's
all.
pretty good. Impressive. Wow, good job. And it's it like, I want to play it really bad.
All right, good night.
Okay.
We're off.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, road trip. See ya.
All right. Who's going next?
I gotta say on mine, since Larry said it was really hard to work, I was like, every time I fire up my PC, it's hard to get a game. No, wrong.
It's not the 80s.
So-
you don't have to
so I have
do
a- I
memory
have a-
work or
I kind
anything.
of
Hi,
one
ma'am.
because I think this
Load
was
high.
meant for people
Load
who
high.
purchased the Steam Deck.
Oh.
It was the Desk Job Simulator game. Because it pretty much is a game that is almost like a tutorial for your Steam Deck.
Really?
Like literally, it's
Never
like you're-
played this.
It's like almost like an idea of how Portal kind of has that weird
Yeah.
Yeah.
talking and stuff. Like you're sat down at your desk day one, and your job is just to test the toilets that come by, which eventually become portals. I mean, not the portals, the portal guns.
Yeah.
But of course, it's like
What?
the idea of an
You
aperture
said testing
science.
toilets.
Yeah, literally, it's like they're testing some new toilet, but you're at your desk, and the desk is literally the
a
Steam
bidet.
Deck. But guess what? I don't have a Steam Deck.
It's close enough.
So there's parts of the game where it says, now touch this spot on your Steam Deck. Well, I've got the other handheld, and I don't have touchpads.
Asus Rogue.
But there's
I
like
have one.
You know,
But
there
it's-
is a
it's
desk job in Quest too,
Yeah.
in the VR. You know.
So the idea is this is I think just to kind of run you through all of the
And play
all the
it was too much
controls on
work.
your Steam Deck and stuff like that. But it's done in a kind of a hilarious way, and it's
Huh.
only like an hour and a half. I mean, it's not very long. I think as long as you have a controller, you can play the game. But they kind of gave it away free. But the primary focus was Steam Deck users.
Like Solitaire for Windows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And learn to
it's
use
kind of
the
what
mouse.
it is. Like how to use all the functions on your Steam Deck. But
Well,
like
they
it's
come
got
out with
that
another
funny
Steam
like
Deck, Wow.
banter back and forth between you and well actually you don't really
I
say
need to
anything.
get one.
You always make mistakes because they tell you what to do and
Yeah.
then it's like, oh, you did that wrong or something like that. And then of course, crazy things happen in the same idea of like Portal, but they even say in here, this is not Portal 3 in the description. So
Just so you know.
apparently it must be like a
Hey,
similar
BJ.
idea, writing style or something like that. But I thought that was kind of, the idea is you are working at your desk.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I thought.
But
I had other honorable mentions, but they're like 60 or 40, 50 years old. I don't know.
100 years old.
We'll find out if it gets mentioned. But
I wonder if I'll mention it. We often run in the same circles.
But that was mine then. It's more of a recent. I felt like I was working because it kind of like drop you in this world where you feel like you're
So
going to work for the first day. You also go to prison,
Well, there you go. Go to prison for the first day.
but you still have a desk in front of you
In prison?
in prison because
that's what
of
prison's
course
gonna be
you
like
do.
in
I
the
feel like
future.
that's the name of a game to itself.
Yeah.
Prison for the first day. Probably a VR game.
Probably. Whoa. Ooh, no. Yeah.
That's gonna be rough.
Got your soap? All right, so the first game I think I really had to work in was Elite, the space simulator. It really is a trading game. It's really, yes, you're flying through space, you're fighting off pirates, you're upgrading your ship, but the crux of it is you're working all the fucking time to make money to buy fuel and upgrade your
See,
ship.
he's more in the
That's
iPad.
pretty interesting. No, I mean, but you're like
You're
hauling
physical
freight.
working. I'm working in the game.
He's hauling
okay?
freight. You're hauling freight. And you
So
have
no,
a job.
you
Actually,
might
I had
change it.
I like 4 honorable mentions, but I think yours kind of fits.
That's
that.
pretty
Working.
good.
you really do end up working. I mean, it. I love the game, and it's a great game, and it was very groundbreaking in a lot of things. But it's a lot of effing work. You're spending all your time. Okay, you got to monitor the markets, find out where you can buy here cheap and sell there high. You're upgrading your ship so you can
Yeah.
work more.
Jason told you about we used to like play that like
It's a
as if we were like a crew, right?
Really?
Yeah, Jason Bands and I.
Yeah.
We used to play it like in my room. We'd turn out the lights, we'd block the door, and we'd spend a weekend playing that game. And we'd do it in shifts. So like they'd be like, "Yeah, your shift's over," and then he'd take control.
So it
of
really was
So he
work.
It
What
was
was wrong with
actually-
us? That was our idea of fun in the 80s. I
It
mean,
was-
we
it
could
was-
be out
well,
dating,
it
but
much
no.
Much like
We
the
spent the
80s,
weekend doing that.
It was like war games. It was a commentary on how pointless capitalism is.
Come to find out.
But that being said, Elite is still.
Oh, good.
They did a remake, and they actually went more about battles and fighting and stuff like that. They took all out. The original game was really. Yeah, we're going.
So Dive
I
Gear
wasn't-
gets two thumbs up.
Two thumbs up. So what? Like for Brewery, besides the weird can props,
Yeah.
We're powering through
we're
that.
powering through that.
Come to find out. It got an extra thumbs up. That's the first ever.
But the original game really was a lot of just, again, you were always working deals, trading. Again, it really you spent most of your time working in the game, even to the extent of docking to get to land.
Oh,
on
and
the
the trading could be. It could be described today as tedious,
It was terribly tedious.
so that I can get that upgrade.
I'll even put that with
Ownership.
with the job description. But the game is solid anyways. It was a
was a great
groundbreaking
game.
always.
It was a great game.
Well, that makes me think of.
God, I have so many honorable mentions now.
Well, we'll come back around. Let's go back around. Let's Rob just toss out his
No,
first,
fuck Rob.
and then I'm gonna let everybody do their honorable mention.
Okay. Oh wait. That didn't go. Sorry. We're
All right. So what do you got?
So I got a hard hat Mac,
Ooh,
which
nice.
I first experienced on the Apple II, but of course I played it the most on the Commodore 64. My friend Mike had it on the Apple, and we started playing it there.
That's a good one.
And it was, let's be fair, it was basically the second level of Donkey Kong, but you're putting a building together. You are actually a construction worker, and you're trying to get your building going, and you're avoiding OSHA, which
Is your name Bob?
genius.
Oh no, you were voting OSHA.
But I got the back, so we can say all you have to do is finish the building. Sound easy? then you're forgetting about certain government regulations, the neighborhood punks, and the fact that falling bodies, including your own, accelerate at the rate of 32 feet per second. It's a tough life, maybe, but that makes your beer taste better, huh? That's the actual description of Hard Hat Mac.
Probably a
so-
dive beer, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Probably.
yeah. If you
Hard
wear
hat
hard
back.
hat, it's a dive beer.
Yeah, that's nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it matched really well.
That actually is a perfect fit.
And it's I think
God, I remember that.
a great game.
It is a great game, actually, too.
It's fun to play.
Of all the games, I don't think I've ever played. I'm looking at the picture, like, how did I?
Oh, there's one you missed. It's well worth the play.
If you're like Apple people, were the ones that really played that.
Well, that's
that
because it
game
was
the
a
most.
really good arcade
That's
game
why I
on the
love it.
Apple, which at that time didn't have a ton of arcade games, and that was one of the
And
earlier.
still don't.
Okay, they still, yeah, they really don't. Besides that really cool quick one that Ryan brings out to all the shows we do. So if you get a chance,
It's there because it was part of the underground.
doesn't matter. Ryan brings out this really cool quick line to all these shows we do.
Listen, if
And we've now made
it were for Max, Microsoft wouldn't have bought Bungie to try and
Get
stop
somebody
them
to make great games for
to try
them.
and stop them from being better than them at games. Basically, that's the way to do it. Though Microsoft really had it. If you can't beat them, then just buy out
buy the company.
the game company that's making them look good.
Yeah.
And then
All right,
Apple couldn't do it alone.
good call. Let's do our honorable mentions because I think everybody's got an honorable mention.
And I want to make this. I think we should just try to make this quick. So
Yeah.
EVE Online. I've never played it, but I love reading about stories of that game because that is literally like people run basically corporations on there. It's insane.
So that's elite taken to the next level.
Yes.
So
That's
yeah.
why it reminded me of it.
So I have two. First one is Lemonade Stand.
Great
Oh,
one. Great
yeah.
one.
Where else are you not
Same-
working? But
same
figure
here.
out how to buy sugar, orange.
Okay, that's
When the
I
Pumpkins beat you up.
Yes, I completely
Yeah.
forgot.
Every
Yeah.
single game
That's
all
a
about work.
version.
That's
Trying
a
to
good
make
one.
money.
That's a good
Like,
one.
I mean, that's one of the earliest ones I can remember. The second one, I'm a little bit into the game. I haven't played it for a while, but Death Stranding, because literally you're delivering packages.
Oh god, that game pisses me off so much.
You literally have to pick up stuff and take it somewhere else.
I
And
swear to
and
God.
you get a cutscene, you see a story, but it ends up being go get something else and take it somewhere else. So I mean, that's
it'd fall over a lot.
You are UPS in the future.
You are.
So that is a job.
It has that terrible thing of you walk for a fucking 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then right at the end there's somebody who kills you in like one shot. It's like the fuck.
And the fact that half
Bastards.
of like the walking is you gotta make sure you don't fall over.
Yep.
You gotta weight yourself in a way that you don't have too much.
It's
So, I
actually
mean, it's kind of
it's a cool game because its atmosphere really draws you in. I mean, you're willing to put up with all the crazy that's going on in that universe because it's so atmospheric. But god damn, I cannot take playing 30 minutes and then losing everything. I just can't take it. It's not a roguelike for crying out loud. Just my
I guess
god,
you're
you
a big fan
bastards.
of 1 Hour Life then.
All right, there. You got any honorable mentions you want to mention?
Yeah. So train simulators, and the best thing about those is they're available on different
Platform.
systems and stuff, but controllers are available.
Yeah. And what did I look for when I was in Japan?
Yeah, control. So and that's where
specifically for
I
a Dreamcast, right?
right.
Ah,
We
there's
saw them everywhere.
Yeah, but they,
Not for the Dream.
We found one though, didn't we?
Yeah, you did find
Took
it.
for fucking
So,
Every
but-
time I looked at PlayStation, damn.
I know.
right. So you can get them from different platforms. I actually played the video game terribly, but it was cool to like.
Okay, that
The video game had a whole box.
Oh, they are.
inside
That
it.
is so much like real work because you are literally just driving a damn train. There is nothing else in the game. You're driving a
I
train.
failed immediately.
I'm gonna actually do a quick honorable mention for a game we've actually played on the show, Space Taxi,
yeah.
on the C64.
Yeah.
Hey, taxi.
You are literally just
Voice
ferrying
simulator.
people.
Hey, taxi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a great game on the C64. We did that on the show. We did an episode on that. It's actually a pretty solid game.
I mean, I've
It's great
seen
game.
Crazy Taxi is from.
But Crazy Taxi's got a lot of
Birth of
other
that.
elements. It is. Space Taxi is literally you are picking up point A, point B. You don't
In
have that great
space.
soundtrack. You don't have all the other cool stuff going on that Crazy Taxi
You
has.
do have that level that looks like a beach. Remember
That's-
the one where
yeah.
you
But
got
that
a
is the
chair?
only real mechanic. Is
It is literally, yes, yeah.
Dude, isn't that is all like Petsky, isn't it?
It feels
most,
like it.
Well, no, the art is Petsky. The backgrounds are Petsky, even though it's got sprites for the foreground.
For the foreground, right?
Yeah, but
yes,
it's Petsky
yes.
background. Yeah, that's
All
pretty
right, Rob, anything else?
Well,
you wanna
there
do?
we just lost 3 people just mentioning Petsky.
Petsky, yeah. We're old, okay?
Yeah, my B was Sudoku. Wait, that's the wrong name. Sorry.
yeah, Sudoku is a lot of work, but
It
that's
is.
not a
Yeah,
work.
We got
sorry.
a working game.
I'm sorry. You know,
It's
my
setup.
B1
Maybe
guy.
go back to Larry's. It's a lot of setup.
Yeah, because you go back to. It's a lot of setup. I gotta do numbers. I
Yeah.
gotta do math. What the hell's wrong with
What?
me? Why-
Guitar Hero didn't even make them.
No, that's not.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
That's working.
It's working.
No.
All right.
Don't tell the Lords that.
Dance Dance Revolution. That's work.
Okay.
I don't even know why I said that.
No,
No, it's
playing
a
guitar.
game where you push the blocks. You're in a. Why did I call it Sudoku?
I'm trying to think.
Hold
Sounds
on.
like Penguin.
Wait.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're penguin.
Push a block.
Block pushing.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it here. Hold on. Because it's one of the most popular games. Like,
All right, well.
that's it. I'm losing now. Forget it. I'm an idiot. I mean, we know that, but for this new reason, I'm an idiot.
Another reason. Not just a new reason. It's just another reason.
Hey, it's early onset dementia.
Yes.
Well, it's not so early either.
No. All right. Hey.
All right. See you on World 2. See you later.
Okay, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Hey. So, guys.
Wait. How about no? Can't remember that game.
We are under 2 months away from MGC. Tell you right now, Midwest Gaming Classic, we are going to be bigger and better than ever. So if you have not seen the G2B setup at Midwest Gaming Classic, buy your tickets for Midwest Gaming Classic. Are VIG tickets still available? Or are they sold out already?
I don't work that good, Dave.
I haven't worked.
Okay.
Matt said that Eve Online is a spreadsheet simulator. Just saying. And
Okay, we're going to agree with you on that one. Yeah, no, I think VIG tickets are still available for that. We will be out, we're going to be at CypherCon. Actually, we're going to be at EverCon first. That's only like 2 weeks away.
I will say the after party. If tickets are still available for that for MGC, our friends Lords of the Trident will be
They're going to be,
Like-
they're doing like a whole bunch of performances that weekend.
yeah they'll be there a lot.
Ties in the new video, the
Yeah.
advertisement video.
Yeah, and they, but
As he should be.
full band doing their
I
full
know.
metal stuff.
I know. Yeah,
Brian, BFK. I'm sure we'll be doing
Oh.
during the day.
We gotta
thing.
we gotta get some BFK printings for the room.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Come see BFK.
Yeah, no, I like that in the guys' games and beer room. So we will be we're doing EverCon in what? How many weeks for EverCon? 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like. No, it's like after
March 1st.
March 1st. Okay, the first weekend of March we will be at EverCon in Wisconsin.
So that's the next thing.
That's our next thing, and then after that we got CypherCon in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Then Midwest Gaming Classic
Right.
in Milwaukee.
And that's probably good for now.
Yeah, let's leave it at that, because damn.
no, let's talk about something.
Actually, Rob's gonna
Don't
be
do it.
Rob is gonna be posting this nice listing of our current American tour.
Yeah, I
Actually,
have to go.
No, it's not just American tour.
Put it on
though.
the
Right,
show,
right.
too.
Potentially international.
It could be it could be the guys' Games of
Yeah.
Beer International tour if everything
Yeah.
pans out. Okay, we're working on
I
it,
can't wait for that Japanese event.
which is gonna be on the list too. We'll figure that out when we're there. Maybe we'll make an event while we're there. We did last time. We filmed a whole bunch of shit in Nakahabra. So yeah, and posted it. So there's lots of stuff coming up. Guys, Games and Beer. We'll be doing international this year, but we are doing more events than we've ever done before. And you'll see us in a whole bunch of places where we haven't been before. We'll be back at all the usual places. We're looking forward to 2D Con, for Korg's Con, for
Order your tour shirts now.
yeah, and by the way, there will be tour shirts available. I'm just going to say right now. So check that out as well. Anything else, guys? All right, take us out, Rob.
All right.
I'm just like, you guys ever gonna shut up?
I know.
I just want to finish my beer in peace.
We finished more than a few beers.
Are you
tonight,
still
gentlemen.
listening? Well, if you want to listen to more, you can go to www.guysgamesandbeer.net and check out the links on the top right-hand corner of the screen, including Lionheart Racing. Lionheart Racing, all the joy of racing without the rubber hot dogs. Come on, hit that button. Go through there, check out a race announced by real announcers that occasionally say some pretty funny stuff.
Not the robo announcer 5000.
Not no robo announcer.
Not that,
This
not,
isn't
not that
pre-recorded.
stupid AI
This isn't-
announcer.
Hey, look, he's got 4 tires. Anyway, I mean, you know. Anyway, you can also check us out at www.facebook.com/guysgamesandbeer. You can check out the dankest memes by Master Memetality. Memetality?
Memetality.
Meme. I can't say it now. Have another
Memetology,
beer.
Rob. Memetology.
Memetologist is like a proctologist.
Yes, pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
You're
Anyway,
you're both looking
Dallas.
at dark places.
Dank
Dallas,
something.
You can't unsee it. They're dank. They're dark.
Yeah, you're not going to
That's
see
you.
most of those. Hey, I have not done it in a long time. I think away game tomorrow, Rob.
You didn't give away a game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
On
tomorrow.
Discord?
Yeah.
On YouTube?
Where should I give it away, Rob?
Do it on Discord. Why
All
not?
right. They
We
should.
should have a wheel.
Oh. Okay. No.
Which
Oh, I'm
program?
loving that idea. I am loving that idea.
And tomorrow
I
we
am
give
making.
out a game on.
I am making a wheel. No, we're doing a wheel now,
I
Rob.
think we have a wheel in the back.
Okay, we
We
can
do
put
have a wheel.
We will put.
See?
I
Larry, again.
I think
Larry,
a
do we
wheel-
have a wheel?
we do. Have
Yeah,
a
you
wheel.
do. You got it back there somewhere.
I think we need a wheel on the wall that says where we're going to give away the games.
Mhm.
I'm loving this idea. All right,
You know, we can use this as a chalkboard and then.
and right up there.
Yeah.
Which www.
Somebody's just going to put dick.
Yeah.
Back.
All
Oh, I
right.
know
So I'm
this
going to give away games someplace, Bob.
Well,
I don't know
we'll
yet.
go.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. www.youtube.com/guysgamesandbeer is another place. Yeah. That's all I got to say.
That's enough. Hey,
It was a good episode.
we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.